So, good morning to you on this lovely, lovely day. I thought I would just drop in, give you an insight into what we're up to at the moment. It's Julie here from Fruci Fit. Hope you're all fine and well. So, I thought I'd give you a quick insight into what we're doing. Just finished the morning sessions. The outdoor sessions are carrying on at the moment. We've just finished the online sessions. So it's great that you've got that flexibility of doing it online from your own home so it fits into your day, or if you prefer that real social connection, then we have small groups out in a really private, beautiful space, working outside on this beautiful day. So it's always about you and what your journey looks like. So I thought I'd just drop in. We did our Back to Basics session last night, and in our Back to Basics session, normally that session is about breaking exercises down to fit you and where you are on your journey. The thing about strength training is that you can break it down into components so that an exercise, whilst it might seem tricky to do, a push-up isn't always a good one that I give an example of. We look at a push-up and we think, I can't do that. I certainly did. But actually you can break it down into different components so that you can just slowly build on it. I always think of fitness as a bit like building a brick wall. You'd never set out in the morning to build a 10-foot wall and just do it. You'd go out and you'd lay one brick on top of the other until you got to that goal. And fitness training, strength training, that's what that's about too. It's about laying good foundations and then building on it. And that's what the other thing that the Back to Basics session does. It looks at what's your form like, are you doing it so that you're not risking injury, and are you exercising the right muscles? So that's what normally the Back to Basics session is. But I've just recently did, a few weeks back, a shoulder mobility session, and that was so well received. You know, we put so much pressure on our shoulders, and so this week what I focused in on was actually our feet and our ankles. You know, we never think about actually specifically exercising that part of our body. You know, we might think about exercising our legs or our upper body, but our poor feet get seriously neglected. So it's really important actually that sometimes you turn and face them, not literally but metaphorically. You look at them and just work out, you know, what is it that you need to do to make sure that they're best that they can be. Because certainly as you get older, you know, they're very susceptible to things like Achilles tendonitis and other issues. So I'm just going to show you a couple of mobility exercises that we did this week in the Back to Basics session in terms of strengthening the foot. Now, one of those exercises is about pointing the toe and then just drawing round with your foot. Just slowly drawing round like a circle. Imagine you've got a pen on the end of your big toe and you're just circulating that foot. You'll notice I'm using a chair for stability. You can use a wall. If you've got really good balance, you obviously can do it without the aid of a chair. So just, and then back the other way, and here you're not only working your foot and making the ankle and the muscles and the tendon do some work here very specifically to them, but actually you'll be able to feel this in your upper leg as well as you do it. And then switch legs to the other leg and then do the same. So we're circulating the foot round, really drawing a nice smooth, don't be jerky, nice smooth foot motion. So the tendon that goes down from our calf muscle, which often can be really tight, the calf muscle, which goes down into your foot to connect your muscle to your ankle bone and to your foot bones, it is actually the thickest tendon in your body. So it's really important to make sure that gets a bit of TLC, and then back the other way, because obviously that improves your mobility and your flexibility. And then let that one go, give your legs a bit of a shake, Another exercise that is really good is having your foot out in front and you're flexing your foot up towards the ceiling and then pointing. Up towards the ceiling and then pointing. So you're literally here and then pointing. Here and then pointing. And this is just stretching up your leg from your foot, just giving that nice, smooth stretching and strengthening motion. And then we stretch to the other leg. So again, pointing and then raising to the ceiling, pointing, raising to the ceiling. So here's a little fact not many people know. Walking on the beach with no socks and shoes on is deemed to be good for strengthening your feet and the muscles within them, because actually your foot has to work slightly harder when you walk across the beach on a sandy beach. So we'll give our legs a bit of a shake. So there's 2 exercises that you can do to improve your foot flexibility and mobility. And let's face it, you can do those exercises anywhere. You don't need to come to a training session. You can do them when you're sitting at your desk. How many of us sit down at a desk in our working day and not move for a couple of hours? You know, it's good to stretch out. It's good to be able to flex those feet. You can do that while you're sitting on the phone at your desk. Or if you're going on a long journey on holiday, there's nothing to stop you flexing out and just working those feet. It's really important to look after your body. And you know, the mobility session in Back to Basics this week and a couple of weeks ago is about taking care of your body. That's why we also have yoga sessions, stretchology sessions, as well as the strength training sessions. So that gives you a bit of insight into what we're doing. If you're interested and want to know more, we've just opened the 28-day kickstart for August. So if you're interested, get in touch. We can tell you more about that. Obviously, spaces are limited because we have to adhere to COVID-19. We want to be safe when we're doing exercise in every respect. It's always important about looking after your body. So if you're interested in the 28-day kickstart, get in touch, make a comment. Otherwise, you have an awesome day, and remember to stretch out those feet and look after them. Okay, speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.